I'm Anna from KayaFit Sierra. We're going to start off with our KMS warm-up number 3, and then just 1 minute of each exercise going down the list. Balance broad jump, so step, step, squat, step, step, squat, traveling monster kicks, traveling lunge with a twist, dynamic hugs, aka the Michael Phelps, standing oblique crunches, standing side leg raises, so just lifting that leg up out to the side, balance jacks and windmills. And then we're going to have something a little crazy, isometric wall punches. You're not going to hold it for long. You want, we're working those fast twitch muscles, so we want to activate the muscles as quickly as possible. So without even, it's like I'm going to punch through the wall as hard as I can, but without actually moving at all. So I'm just going to flex every muscle like I'm trying to press through that wall. Flex, 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 and release. And that's it. I don't know if you can see it from here. So, fist to the wall. Right now I'm not doing anything, and it's going to look pretty much the same when I'm doing it, but every muscle is flexing, as activating those muscles as quickly as possible. It's like you're trying to punch through the wall, but without actually moving away or toward, without any actual movement. It's super important to communicate to the girls that this workout, you should be working so hard for these short amounts of time that you need that rest at the end. If you're feeling totally rested and you're fine and you could go on and you've got a 2-minute rest and you're at 1 minute and you already feel fine, then you better push harder the next time. These are intense. Okay, so communicate that to the ladies. When it's no weight, it's intense because you're going fast. When you're using a weight, it's intense because you are loaded. You want a heavy weight for your weighted exercises. So round 1 was our warm-up. Round 2, we've got 20 seconds alternating front kicks. Again, pow, 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 as fast and hard as you can, and then rest for 10 seconds. 20 seconds of jabs. You're going to do 5 right, 5 left, and then switching back and forth for 20 seconds. Again, 10 seconds rest. 20 seconds of in and out squats, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds of alternating punches, and again, rest. And you're going to repeat that 3 times. Round 3, we're working on some sprint speed here. So again, communicate to the ladies, like, you need to be working your little tushies off for 5 whole minutes, okay? 30 seconds of jogging, 20 seconds of running, 10 seconds of all-out sprinting as hard as you can, and then you're right back into the 30 seconds of jog, 20 seconds of run, 10 seconds of all-out sprinting. I like to signal this with a whistle. 1 whistle, easy. 2 whistles, medium. 3 whistles is all out. And then after 5 minutes of that, you get a full 2 minutes rest, and you should need that 2 minutes rest. Round 4, we want heavy weights. You've got 1 minute of each exercise, but that should really be like at some point in that minute, I can't possibly do any more reps, and there's a rest built into that minute. So after a minute, you're going to start the next exercise, but you should not be able to keep doing the exercise for the full minute. All right, so you've got 1 minute of bicep curls, full range of motion all the way down, all the way up, and to failure. So once you can't possibly do any more, you rest for the rest of that minute. 1 minute of bent over rows, 1 minute of tricep pumpers, so back behind your back, small motion. 1 minute of bridge chest press, so you're holding a bridge for that and down. And then 1 minute to failure of chest fly. Then, just like the end of our warm-up, we're going to have some isometric holds where it's like you don't look like you're moving, but your muscles are working, quickly activating and flexing every muscle, super intense for just a couple seconds. So, holding a squat, you're going to push your arms together, and you can't see it. I mean, here I am just holding my hands, right? But then when I say go, you'll just flex both, your arms are pushing each other as hard as you can, and that tush is squeezing in the squat as hard as you can for just 3 seconds, and then rest. Repeat that 3 times, and then pulling, same basic idea. You're squeezing in that squat. Your glutes are on fire, on activating those muscles as quickly as possible, and pulling as hard as you can, and then rest and repeat 3 times. Round 5 is a 10-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. But if you've got some girls who are working on sprinting, really encourage them to build a rest into that. So instead of taking a minute to do my sprint, I'd rather bust it out in 30 seconds and rest for 30 seconds. If that makes sense. Yeah? Okay, so traveling bun kickers, like fast, traveling bun kickers, run back. Then you got 10 standing oblique crunches, 2 = 1, broad jumps, and run back. I want to encourage speed on the broad jumps. Really watch for form there. But running back, sprinting for those girls who are working on that. 10 standing side leg raises. Again, just lifting that leg up to the side, other side, and sprinting down and back. And like I said, if you truly did sprint, then you should need a rest before you're able to do that next set with the traveling bun kickers. Then stretching out, be sure to include the stretch of the week from Coach Karina.